Alright, let's try this again. You came back. Hurry up and come in. Welcome back, Richard-chan. Both Remy and I have been anticipating your return. Come on into the courtyard. Let's have another wonderful tea time. Ah, okay, so he can't go back and ask more questions. Alright, fine. Alright, well, with nothing else to it, let's just get to it. Head into the basement. Alright, guess there's nothing else to do but go here. Voices can be heard from inside the room. It sounds like Remy and Hakubo talking to each other. How troublesome. Nothing we do seems to stabilize her. She might have some particularly troublesome memories inside her. Being an anime doll in the exact likeness of a human who owned her, we were really careful not to let thoughts get into her. We really can't be too careful when it comes to girls with strong emotions. It must have been hard on her not being able to move around easily with her mobility incomplete. She still managed to do a lot of damage to the room though. Unlike the girls who have memories being owned by children, the memories of a doll who was loved by an adult are a pain to deal with. Their attachments are much like an adult's too. At any rate, it would be impossible to bring her back to that room in this state. We'll continue fine-tuning her until we can confirm she's stable. Yes, good plan. This order specified a certain likeness, even matching the face we were shown in that photograph. I want to make sure everything's done properly. Let's keep fine-tuning her, at least until her movement's stable. Give me a hand, will you, Remy? Sure. Seems like they're both working on that Ahmad doll. It looks like it'll take them a while longer to finish. Not convenient then. Let's look around basement a little more to find if there's any evidence for case. They lock up this place when they come and go, so there's definitely something they hiding here. Let's go down corridor, Richard. Alright. A doll of a child is seated here. Its design is so elaborate that it could be mistaken for the real thing if it weren't for the visible ball joints. Hey, wait. A nape and neck on this child doll. There are electric circuits sticking out. This is the same kind of doll that those two are working on in the other room. Doesn't seem like it's about to go on any rampages, though. Still, though, a bright room like this in an otherwise gloomy basement is strange in and of itself. Just what exactly is going on here? A male doll is seated here. Its design is so elaborate it could be mistaken for the real thing if it weren't for the visible ball joints. It's a doll no matter how I look at it. But it looks so much like the missing man that I can't help but think. If this is actually the missing man turned into a doll, then the cause of that change must be somewhere around here. If I have that, then maybe the incense, perhaps? There's blue smoke coming out from burning cologne, or is that cologne? Anyway, filling the room with a pungent smell. This blue smoke. Is this from that blue stuff Rose was talking about? Those dolls see it over there are male victims turned into dolls. Maybe they'll react if I extinguish the source of the smoke. If I can extinguish the source of it. Extinguish. It changes even without the smoke. Maybe because the scent's still lingering? Why not try putting that promise nectar from garden under nose? Maybe it stops effects from smoke as well. Let me go hop to the garden and bring some back. Saying that, Kageyoda melts into the shadows and the floor disappears. She's sure taking her time, though it's only been about 5 minutes. That's way too long for her to run up there and grab it. Don't tell me she got caught. Nah, there's no way someone who can melt into the shadows like her would get caught. It talked! So that means the doll really is... Where am I? Are you okay? Please hold on. I'm a priest of the church here at the request of the police. I'll get you out of here. My, oh my, you woke him up? What a naughty boy. You not only opened up the mechanical box, you're even managing to breathe in the sky ring without issue. That's the church priest for you. But we won't let you take this person away. He'll be able to live a life of happiness if you leave him be. Uh-huh. My son. Where's my son? You're just eating together. Oh, your son's the other doll. No. Not this. Please put me back. My wife will be home any minute. Please put me back into that space. It's okay. Calm down. We'll return you there right away. So just take slow, deep breaths. Your adoring wife and son are waiting for you in the other world where there's nothing to hate. Have a good trip. The man has stopped moving completely, as if he's gone back to being a doll. So not only are you demons, but you're also actually the criminals behind these missing persons. Just what is your aim here? Well, it's true this man was going through one hardship after another until he came here, but to turn him into a doll and confine him here in a haze of drugs? Your language is so deplorable. First of all, I will clear up the big misunderstanding. This situation he's in now is one that he himself wanted. As you said, he'd had a string of misfortune and fell into despair before being drawn here. It was probably the miasma from the dolls that did it. Like we do for the dolls, we cut the threads binding him, but his threads were wrapped around him in such a way that they couldn't be undone. Our comforting words wouldn't reach him. The sacrificial doll we made couldn't transfer his feelings either. That's how much of a corner he'd been driven into. That's when he said it. He wanted us to turn him into a doll and let him live here. Oh! We have the ability to turn those we touch into dolls, and though we tried it on dogs and cats, we never used it on a human before. So he could live without want for anything. We prepared this room as well as dolls of his family for him, all so he could forget everything else and be happy. Oh, is that what the woman is over there? So that she can be a doll that looks just like his wife? And she doesn't want because he's a drunk bastard. She and her son ran away for a reason. Is that why she's going crazy? That's when we started cultivating Skyrain. We wanted him to be mistaken for just another doll until a police investigation had settled down. We actually had Sakamoto-san fooled nicely. Though he was smart, he was ultimately only human, having no knowledge of demon realm plants. But now it's ended up like this. I half expected you of your demon possession to make your way down here. Now that it's come to this, we can't let you leave, Richard-chan. It's for the sake of him and his peace. Guess we got no choice but to do this. Despite my bravado, it's clear I'm at an overwhelming disadvantage in the small room with them covering the only exit. Kageona left me alone when she went into the courtyard. And because that smoke smell is still in the air, I'm forced to breathe through my nose. I'd like to find an opening and get out of here if possible. Seeing me getting flustered as my thoughts race, Remy looks at me and starts calling speaking. You're breathing through your nose. You spread a pismus nectar under your nose, haven't you? A drastic measure, but certainly an effective one. But if you know that, then you should also know that sky rain will have its effects if it's poured directly into one's mouth. Oh my, that does sound interesting. It'll be a good opportunity to steal his lips while we're at it. What are you doing? Hold still now, Richard-chan. It'll be done before you know it. A dark shape suddenly covers my vision. It takes me a few seconds to realize it's from her massive boobs putting my entire body up against the wall. Her boobs are so massive that when I try to push back against them, I just powerlessly sink into their softness. All I can do is make pointless little movements with my feet that are poking out from under her. Here you go, Hakubo. I'm sure you know, but only give him a mouthful, okay? His mind will never return if you make him drink any more than that. Though the extract used by the fragrance has the same composition as water, it's very high purity. So don't forget it can be poisonous for humans. I know. I was the one who mixed it, you know. Hakubo takes the liquid from her man and pours a mouthful of it into her mouth. I couldn't move when she walked towards me. What the hell? Just when the wall was pulled away from my face, I find myself being aggressively deep-kissed and a fuzzy haze falling over my mind. At the same time, I'm being made to drink something mouth-to-mouth. Though water-like and flavorless, my intuition screamed me that this is something bad. With my mind fuzzy from the sudden violent deep kiss, I can't properly grasp what's happening and end up gulping down the liquid. My consciousness feels like it's getting gradually more and more distant. I knew this wouldn't be straightforward. I didn't think we had him fooled, but I wasn't expecting him to get this close to the truth. But that in itself has been worthwhile. I've been quite taken with him. I want to make him into an infant and coddle him for the rest of his days. I really don't want to have to take care of you, but now that a cute priest has been sent to us, I just can't hold back. Now then, let's take you to the adjustment room. We've got to customize you to suit our taste. Hey, Richard, wake up! You're not getting up after fainting? Get up, you pervert priest!
Where am I? Why am I so cold? Am I naked? Where are my clothes?
You finally awake. There's no time to be worrying about clothes. Just come this way for now. I'll explain what's going on.
Kageona? I can hear your voice, but I can't see you. Where are you?
Over here, this way, on the side by shelves.
Ah, you were turned into a doll. What? A Kageona doll? But I can hear your voice. Though, it'd be strange to have a Kageona doll in the first place like this, so it must be...
That's right, it's the real me, Kageona. I don't think they could turn demons into dolls. I underestimated them. They were lying in wait for me when I went back into courtyard. I'm not able to stop them from grabbing me. And now they caught you too. They brought both of us back into this room they call the adjustment room.
Adjustment room. The room they were working on that Ahmad doll? It doesn't look like they're in here, though.
I'm not sure exactly what's happening, but it seems like Officer Rie is here in the storefront. Ah, she's back. She found out about you taking over investigation. They both up there dealing with her, so she goes home without getting suspicious. If you're going to escape, now's the time. Look at your arm, Richard. The situation's more serious than you realize.
My arm? Are you talking about the emblem? Well, what the hell? It's a doll arm!
Not just doll, but emblem gone too. Seems only risk down as doll so far, though. You're not able to use power from demons like me without emblem. In other words, you have no chance to escape if they find you. Getting Ray's attention to help escape is probably not a good idea. That'd end with tables turned on her being made into a doll.
In other words, I need to find a way to slip out of the building without getting caught by those two. Totally on my own. In the process of escaping, I also need to find a way to stop my transformation into a doll. You're right, this is pretty serious. Worst case, if I can't find a way to stop it, I'll be able to solve this case with Akiyama-san and Kana-san's help. Showing down this hand should be plenty of evidence. Anyway, let's get out of this basement and see what's going on upstairs. No one's in the lobby. It should be a straight shot to the front doors. Picked up Kageyona's doll. Alright. The door leading upstairs is locked. Did you plan for me waking up while they were gone? Guess I have to look around for a way out.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. The guy walking around naked. You want to get out, right? I can help. Come talk to me. Sorry for spooking you, but when I thought this was my only chance to talk to you, I tried speaking out as loud as I could. I know a way to get out of here. I can tell you if you want. The basement's close to a waterway, so there's a water maintenance duct running through it, and one of the duct entrances in this room, too. Look, see that corner? You should be able to remove the cover with the tools on this desk. Quickly!
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
There's no time. Just listen to what I'm saying.
It's true! There's an entrance to the wastewater maintenance duct.
Follow the current to the waterway, and you should be able to slip out through the back entrance of the building. I'll be praying for your fortune. I still can't move well, but I'll look for a chance to escape too. Let's meet again if it all goes well for the both of us. I sense in my asthma or demon presence. At very least, it's safer than staying here. Let's go, Richard.
Got it.